All right, Shalom, Yasharallah, giving all praises, honor, and glory with infinite blessings unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, and double honors going out to our beloved elder bishops and to the beloved elder apostles, the great millstone, that rule well and that teach well. All right, and blessings to you hopeful elect, Akim, Wafi, Akwaf, that are tuning in. And to the brethren that are laboring within this truth, scattered across the four corners of the earth, wherever you may be. Yahweh Shemashai, Barakathum, to you, to your households. All right, as we're living in these evil days, all right, and as these evil times are progressing to get worse, okay, according to, all right, the scriptures, all right, simple as that. And what we have here today is a, sequence, I think that's how you say it, of videos which was posted by the elder, basically highlighting the wickedness of the devil, man, of Esau Edom, and which is very plain and evident to see who the wicked is, all right, who the nation of Edom is, all right, Malachi 1 and verse 4, all right, the border of wickedness, all right, because currently you see the actions they're taking forth, all right, and the steps they're making, which is to push for this NWO, this New World Order, all right, to set up this totalitarian government rulership, and ultimately to have everything and everyone subjected under them, all right. But check this out, because things like this can't be, overlooked or underlooked, because this is all part of prophecy, man. All right, it's all for the bigger scheme of things, in which we already know where this is all going. So this video is a fair use, okay, for educational purposes only, which I'm not making any money monetizing any off of this video, but for the purpose of educational. All right.
Nestled in the arid nothingness of northern Nevada, a burgeoning boomtown of tech in one of the world's driest deserts.
We are Shangri-La for data centers.
Shangri-La for
data centers.
Is this the new Silicon Valley? What is this?
It is. So this is Tahoe Reno Industrial Center.
Yeah. Commercial real estate developer Chris Thompson is taking us for a ride inside the Tahoe Reno Industrial Center, one of the biggest business complexes in the country, a larger footprint than the city of Detroit.
There was nothing out here but coyotes, creosote, and dirt trails 25 years ago. And here we are. You're going to see some heavy equipment.
Decades ago, the area was zoned for industrial use only. No housing, streamlining permitting, now for Fortune 500 companies. It's fast becoming one of the world's most popular places for A.i data centers, hubs of sprawling special-built server farms capable of hosting the intense data demands of artificial intelligence.
And all of this will be data centers.
It will all data centers, yes, sir.
Data centers, the new frontier of tech, now popping up across the country, requiring a minimal workforce to operate, but they come with some big trade-offs, like the huge amounts of power to run them and water to keep them cool.
All right, so what you're seeing, or what you're hearing is these technocrats like Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, etc. These are just the ones that are known to the public. Those are, mainly known to the average, person, in which there's more, all right? But these A.i data centers are being pushed out, are being built so quick and everywhere around the U.S. is because this is the data centers that's going to hold in, and that's going to receive all the data from all right, that those charagmas that's going to go out, man. When that mass implementation goes out, okay, the mandatory of receiving the RFID microchip, which is known as the mark of the beast. This is what that's for. And this is a part of this man's NWO. This is a part of the image of the beast, which it talks about in the book of Revelations. All right. So, we just going to get that real quick. So within this video, we're going to dissect it, and Lord willing to be, quick, straight to the point, because it's very evident, and it's plain what times we are in and where this is heading. All right. So this is actually, I want to get Habakkuk, the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 3. All right, because these visions are speaking. All right, they're coming to life. They're manifesting. All right, which the prophets have seen. All right, many years ago, thousands of years ago. All right, those visions that they've seen were visions of the present, of where we're at right now. So the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 3. And it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. All right, and that vision is speaking about the prophecies. All right, right now we talking about the MOTB. We're talking about this man setting up his new world order. All right, by the way of, okay, a digital infrastructure. All right, which it just so happens to be, all right, that they are pushing out, okay, thousands of AI, artificial intelligence data centers all around the U.S. All right. And we're just going to get into it more. But this is all a part of, this man, setting up his enterprise. All right. Getting the works done, setting down the groundwork. All right. To be able to run this dystopian society he's pushing forward for. All right. So it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, meaning it has been set up, okay, or written to happen in a specific time, a day, an hour, like an appointment, like you have a doctor's appointment or car appointment, whatever. You have to be there at a certain time or a certain place. This vision of the mass implementation of the mark of the beast has been set up for a appointed time. All right, this devil setting up his whole infrastructure, all right, by the way of the mark of the beast, all right, which is known as the RFID microchip, is for an appointed time. And Salakia, because my AC does that shit. It always do that shit, bro. That shit be tweaking. But it says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. All right. And currently we are at the end. All right. Some people might say the end of the world. Okay. In which they believe that the end of the world is the whole earth being destroyed by a anomaly or a natural disaster, or either by war. But we understand that the end of the world is just speaking about, in the Greek, is eon, okay, is an age, all right, the age of the wicked ruling, all right, these devils, which is the ones that's pushing forth for the dystopian society, man. That is the end of the world, the end of Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, woman, a child being in the seat of power. But it says, but at the end it shall speak, and that's where we are at. We're at the end of this man's rulership, his kingdom. All right, the end of the wicked being in power, which we currently see he's losing his grip. He's losing his shit. All right, this nigga is losing his touch. And it says, and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. All right, so it's not a lie. All right, and be not deceived. Because a lot of deceit will be going out, especially in these churches, okay, from these false pastors or these false prophets, these pastors, all right, or even those that are not of the circumcision, a lot of people are going to do a lot of deceiving and will be deceived in these times, because this is part of the signs. This is just a part of what will happen in the end days before Yahweh Shai, who the people of this world inwardly calls Jesus Christ, makes his return. It says, wait for it, because it will surely come, it would not tarry. Meaning it looked like it was stalling, all right, when this knowledge was first, pushed out. When it was first, when it was first told, to the bros, to the body, the believers. All right, when it was through the Spirit that we got this, starting with our elders apostles, of, this prophecy coming to pass, as the mass implementation of the mark of the beast. All right, but now really it's speaking. All right, over the years it's been speaking, but now it's we're in that time to where it's speeding up. All right, it's manifesting. It says it says, though it tarry for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. All right, so this is what's going on right now, man. We're gonna get 12 and 12, and then we go back to the video. So the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 12, and it reads, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. All right, which is the body of the believers. All right, those who have been elected, all right, selected and predestined to receive, okay, this good gospel, the good news. All right, and ultimately to have the understanding of what's going on, man. All right, to be able to have the testimony, all right, the spirit of prophecy, man, to see these things before they happen, before it comes to pass, and ultimately to prepare for these evils, because greater evils than thou hast seen, all right, are about to come upon this earth. It's going to only get worse. All right. But we understand that the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, will be with us in these evil times. And that's in our faith. All right. It says, woe. It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. All right. Which is death and destruction. All right. And perfect example, man, of why death and, the scripture says this. All right. Because you see what this devil is doing in order to, pick up the pace of him setting down the groundwork for this charagma, for his NWO to be pushed out. You're seeing mass shootings that's going out, mass killings, mass attacks. You're seeing a lot of wars being started. All right, a lot of deceit going out through the propaganda, through media. All right, a lot of psyops going on. All right, and now you're seeing this nigga just chipped up the fucking earth. This nigga's chipping up the earth, bro. This nigga put a chip in the earth, multiple chips in the earth. All right, this is why Esau Edom, the so-proclaimed white man, gotta go. He has to go, man, because he is known as the wicked. All right, but it says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. So the inhabitants, that's the people. You dwell on this earth, you're an inhabitor. All right, the sea, which is the people, not the people, but sea life shit. It says, for the devil, which is the deceiver, which is the physical counterpart of Satan, which is the Edomites. All right, starting with these top bacon elite families, which is the high class of the Edomites, which are known as the Amalek. All right, the top sorcerers, the top witches. All right, the top of the wicked. They're the head of the wicked. All right, Amalek. Those are the devils that it's talking about. It says, for the devil is come down unto you. Yeah, you. All right, your job, coming down on your job, your livelihood, your pay. All right, your family. All right, and they're doing this because they're the devil. They don't care. And they're going to do everything that they can in their power, which was given to them from Yahweh Shai, all right, from the heavens, all right, to be able to push forth for this NWO, okay? So this is why you're seeing a lot of chaos going out, a lot of confusion, all right, because this is how Esau Edom deals on the left hand. It says having great wrath. All right, he's fucking mad. He's pissed, all right, because he knows and he must have seen something, all right, either within a dream or either one of these left-hand spirits came to, these top elites and told them or either showed them something of them, basically they're fucked. All right, but this is why Edom is moving the way he's moving. Okay, fast. All right, it's going to turn from a point from gradualism, because this is how he's currently operating, to full-on force. All right, just full force. All right, it says because he knows that he have but a short time, meaning he has a short time to set up this this wicked, fucking wicked enterprise, man, where this nigga wants robots, AIs. Okay, he wants, bro, this nigga wants crazy shit, man.
In 2023, they consumed an estimated 200 billion gallons of water, if you include the water needed as part of electricity generation, according to the Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory. What the data centers are using directly, as much water as about 500,000 people, and it's only expected to rise as the AI boom continues. And a Bloomberg investigation found that 2/3 of all new U.S. data centers are being built in water-scarce regions, with projects getting pushed back in other states, like Arizona.
Concerns about the water and power guzzling data centers.
And Texas.
I'm a fighter. I don't quit.
Where severe drought is a major concern. And Nevada already has 61 centers.
It's really scary for the folks who live here. It's scary for myself.
We met Sierra Club Regional Director Olivia Tanager outside of a new data center under construction in Reno.
When you look at this site, you know that a data center is coming. Are you worried?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm worried and I'm fearful.
Unlike what's being built here in the desert, centers like this one are going up next to neighborhoods within city limits. Tanager says there aren't enough rainy days like...
You know what they're going to do, all right, with these specific data centers, AI, artificial intelligence data centers that are being pushed out to these cities. They're going to heavily fortify these places, all right, with security, or either make them safe havens known as 15-minute cities, okay, to where for those who have that charagma, that RFID microchip, or the BCI, the brain chip interface, which is a great example. If you don't know what that looks like, just look up Elon Musk Neuralink. All right, they're gonna have that to where, in order to access these safe havens and these places where these data centers are up and running, okay, you're gonna have to have that charagma, man. Okay, that's gonna be your access, your entry, exit. All right, only way from escaping the chaos and the hell that's going to be breaking loose, all right, all around the U.S.
This one to support the developments without more guardrails.
Is the city prepared for that kind of growth?
Absolutely not. Residents' utility bills are already going up. We have water issues out the wazoo, and we know that data centers are extremely energy and water intensive, and the city is not prepared.
The sudden spread of these new tech temples has other residents worried too, like bar owner Anton Casano.
What's your biggest fear with the water usage there?
That it's not the best use of that water. Because when you're thinking about it, it's a finite resource. There's the people that need it to drink, and also our water rates are going to go up.
We hit the road to look for possible fixes that might ease that burden.
All right, so we're making our way to Sparks. It's a smaller city just outside of Reno. No data centers here yet, but they're likely on the way, with, of course, water being the primary concern. But some city officials think they may have the solution.
Sparks City Council member Diane Vanderwell admits her city's possible idea, well, kind of stinks.
They're coming so fast and quick that I'd rather be proactive.
Vanderwell took us.
You heard her say they're coming so fast and so quick. Yeah, because this is orders from up top, from these elites to make these and to tell those people to make these data centers. Okay, get everything in order. Okay, for this mass rollout implementation of the mark of the beast, which is coming very soon, man. All right, it's coming, bro. All right, and you want to be prepared for this, man. You want to be prepared and ready to not bow to the knee of this man's image, to not bow to the knee of this man's enterprise, okay, which is gonna be mandatory in order for you to become a citizen, all right, or for you to be in the good likes and graces of this damn devil, you're going to have to take that charagma. All right, and I'm telling you now, if you take that charagma, you're going to die. The Lord's going to kill your ass. He's going to smoke you. So do not take that RFID microchip, no matter what, even if your life is on the line. All right, because you trying to take that to save your life and preserve your life or any of your loved ones' lives, ultimately, you're going to lose it, because this is against the will of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and the only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. All right, complete rebellion. If you take that charagma, man, you will be smoked. All right, the fuck. Who the fuck is Big Mama?
To the Sparks wastewater treatment plant, where the city has a program called Effluent to transform a small portion of this wastewater into a renewable resource.
We use it on our parks and golf courses and things like that.
Could this be a solution for these data centers that use so much water? That's the big concern, right?
Right, and that they are water heavy. And the thing is yes, this is one of the solutions that we are looking at.
The good news, an effluent pipeline from this plant runs right into the heart of that desert business complex.
We put in a 20-mile pipeline. That means their cooling is going to run probably 95% on reclaimed water.
But from what I understand,
just to power this idol, man. Just to power this AI system, this beast, okay, the brains of the beast system, man. Okay, the engine of the beast system. Okay, these are data centers. What does a data center hold? It holds data. It holds knowledge. Okay, it's gonna hold the data, okay, or the intel of the people who take that shit, bro. You're going to be connected to this system, and this is what he wants. He wants everybody to be connected as one to him. All right?
you're not fully
When I
using
say
it.
him, I'm talking about these elites. Okay, these banking families, all right? They're sick, bro. It tells you Habakkuk. All right, let's get it. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse, 4? The spirit that are within these people is not, it's not a clean spirit, man. It's not a right spirit. Something's off with this nigga. You know, something's wrong with this dude. All right, and it's because he's the wicked. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4 says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. All right, but the just shall live by his faith. All right, and we're gonna have to live by our faith, which we're doing it right now. But more so when this devil comes down with that wrath fully, to what is known that the Israelites are the main target. All right, the men of GMS, or the affiliate camps, the prophets of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Shai, are the targets, man. Those who accept those prophets will be targeted, man. Okay, why? Because the spirit which is in this damn devil, these Edomites, it's not a clean, right spirit. All right, it's defiled. It's disgusting, man. It's a wicked spirit. All right. Hey, it says it right here. Habakkuk 2 and 5 says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine. And that wine is speaking about philosophies, man. His ideologies. Okay, it's sick. All right. He's a proud man. Not to keep it at home. Great example is what you're seeing that's going over there at Gaza, in which that place is completely through. I don't even know if that place is called Gaza anymore. That place is done. Completely devastated. Okay, he Esau Edom. All right, by the help of the U.S. Edomites. All right, went over there and did a damn demolition site. Took the demolition squad over there and completely demolished that whole place. All right, and nigga Netanyahu, fucking top demon. That nigga's a devil, bro. These people are. This is why the Lord got to take these people out, bro. But completely destroyed that place, man. This is, all right, just to take it. But it says, who enlarges his desire as hell. It says, not to keep it at home. Who enlarges his desire as hell. Yeah, because this nigga is as hell. everywhere he goes, anywhere he goes, you best believe somebody catching hell behind this nigga, man. All right. And it tells you how these devils don't even sleep till they cause some people to fall, man. Some people to catch some cancer, some sickness, some mental illness, some type of disaster to happen to them, all right, caused by the hands of this devil. And it says, and is as death and cannot be satisfied. All right, because guess what? The grave is not satisfied. Okay, you think the grave, which is meaning, death, yeah, like, the grave is never full, man. And this is how Esau Edom is, bro. He's never satisfied with anything he has. This is why he's pushing ultimately to tap in. He wants to tap into your spirit. He wants to alter and control your shit, your spirit, man. In which only the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai can do that. Okay, because these spirits don't even belong to us. These spirits that we have in our bodies, these bodies, it belongs to the creators, man. To the creators. All right. But Esau Edom's trying to take up that role. All right. And he's trying to be like the heavenly majesties, man. He can't, though. He's a fucking mere mortal. He's a fool. Esau's a fool. He's too smart for his own good. All right, but it says, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And this is why these things are happening.
Yeah. Don't need it yet.
You don't need it yet.
Yeah. But we will in the future, I believe, with the data centers coming in here. Absolutely.
And that's the point everyone agrees on. Data centers are coming. And stakeholders like Chris argue it's a good thing. Economic diversification for a region too reliant on tourism and casinos. While others worry places like Reno will become unrecognizable and the state's water supply unsustainable.
And Steve Patterson is joining us now. Steve, I understand there's a big meeting coming up that's going to decide the future of these data centers within city limits.
Yeah, Yasmin, really big day tomorrow. The Regional Planning Governing Board there is set to vote on whether a major development just north of Reno, as you saw there, called Stonegate, can amend their original development plans for a huge amount of residential housing, with a big part of it becoming, you guessed it, industrial. It's essentially a precedent center because it could pave the way for the direction this whole region could take when it comes to building these data centers for years and years to come.
All right, Steve Patterson for us. Thank you, Steve.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about this shit. Ain't nobody find this fucking weird, bro. Like, bro, these people are through, bro. Bro, the people of the world are through. You Babylonians, y'all are fucking done, bro. Because when this shit comes out, y'all gonna take that shit. You gonna line up. If you don't have the fear of the Lord upon you, you don't have the fear of Yahweh Shema Shai on you in these days, you're through, bro. Then that's truth be told. Because ain't nobody coming up not speaking about none of this. Only the people that's doing it are the prophets, starting with our elders and our apostles, the great millstone, bro. This is the only people that are giving the warning and talking about this shit, bro.
Now we can get to this week's edition of Ask Ellen. Ellen, this one is in the news a lot these days as these products become more and more common. Do data centers that run AI impact the environment?
Yes, they do. And in a few ways. So let's go ahead and get to it. AI, really interesting. Remember, they run off of these data centers. We have a data center right here in West Michigan. When you're using something like ChatGPT, which uses AI to generate information, a typical ChatGPT search uses 10 times the energy of a Google search, which is massive. So in addition to the energy demand, which is pretty massive, these data centers also require lots and lots of very clean water. Data centers running with computer energy, that
this nigga Edom will give a damn a non-living fucking non-living fucking machine clean water, but give you fucking fluoride water, bro. This nigga's a fucking mad scientist. This nigga, bro, Edom is, bro. This nigga giving you fluoride waters with all type of metals and plastics and chemicals in it and shit. But he's feeding this fucking idol, this AI system, this data centers, clean water, your water, bro. Come on, bro. But Jake talking about some you gotta love the white man and all that bullshit, man. Fuck out of here, bro.
It's hot, so you need that clean, cold water to roll
Man,
through some of these computer systems in order to cool it down. Technicians say the water must be absolutely pristine, drinkable level quality in order for it to work. Otherwise,
you're drinking water, Jake. All right, and you peon Edomites, and you fucking heathens, man. He's using your drinking water to power his shit, man. Hey, you finna lock the water, bro. Hey, shit just speaks about a famine. That's a famine that's coming, man. All right.
the machinery could actually begin to corrode. So a lot of these data centers are pulling from municipal water, some of that clean water that usually goes to residents. Very interesting stuff. In 2012, there were only 500,000 data centers in the world, only. Now in 2025, it's grown to 8 million, which is incredible. Insane. So there have
8 million data centers. What do you think these things are doing? Constantly taking your data, your information, and uploading it to the fucking cloud. All right? Something you niggas finna be plugged into. All right? This shit is through, bro. Hey, bro, the Lord, Yahweh Shimei Shai's not playing, bro. What is that proverb that they have in the land of Israel saying all the visions prolong? Man, the Lord's not fucking playing, bro. The Lord said He's gonna make that to cease. Come on, bro. Bro, stop playing with the Lord, bro. Real shit, bro.
There have been some talks about regulation underway on a global scale. Definitely still the first stages. These are really complex systems. So to decide on AI regulation and how to report it, that's going to take a lot of discussion. There's also been a lot of improvement in AI optimization.
Yeah, and in this discussion, these councils, you niggas are not in it. All right? You fucking Trump MAGA pumpers, supporters, want to make America great again? Okay, yeah, this is the plan of making America great again. Okay, and you were somehow out of that council. You weren't in there when they decided this plan. These elites. All right. Hey, bro, we here, bro.
Optimization, which means that AI is just getting better at working. So it's doing more with less. It's doing better performance-wise with less energy. Now, the last thing I want to bring up is it's not just consumption. AI is also giving back. There are a lot of ways it's making a lot of things more efficient. For example, one study says that an AI-run home uses 40% less carbon. Farmers are using AI.
Only a fucking simpleton would believe that, bro. Nigga, it's a whole fucking... Come on, bro. Artificial intelligence runs homes, use 40% less carbon. Okay, yeah, oh, I bet. It says artificial intelligence optimizing water use for farmers. Okay. Yeah, the farms that have been bought out, okay, or that has been extorted, okay, by these fucking elites, okay, by these less than luminaries that have been bought out or destroyed. That's not growing any crops, that can't grow shit. They can't sell shit. What farmers are they helping? What farms? It says artificial intelligence could reduce the number of clouds, airplanes. What the fuck is that even talking about, bro? Yeah, bro, I'm done with this shit, bro. Hey, Shalakia, man. Hey, it's on the brother GMS Vegas sit down. 144K page, definitely watch it. It's a good, definitely a good watch though to see what these devils doing, bro. What the fuck going on, man? Hey, but bro, it's plain very evident, bro, where this is going. All right, and how they're pushing this narrative, how this dumb, Skeeto, biatch is us. Okay, that was uncalled for, Salakia, but how this dumb Skeeto. All right, woman is speaking so highly about this as this is something to look forward to you know, as a good thing. No, this is not good. This is bad. This is evil, nigga. This is evil. All right, but hey, this is the will of the Lord. All right, so call Lord Yahweh Shimon Shai. All right, and you know, Lord, within this lesson was edifying. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory with infinite blessings to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Say the word Yahweh Shai, forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. Till next time, I say shalom.